Hello. Hey. Alright, let's see. Let me just figure out why this is so blurry. Because it should not be that blurry. That's better. Alright, I don't know why it's so bad. Is this better? No. Don't mind me. Alright, I think that's as good as we're gonna get it, which is unfortunately not that good. Alright, there we go. That's better. Okay, hello. So, welcome to the first craft stream. Let me just put what we're working on down. Oh, okay. So, alright. So, today we're going to be working on my Frieren JustABug insert. I have my actual insert already done, but I've got all kinds of stuff that I can put on it. So, I gotta figure out what I'm going to do for that. And as far as music goes, I like to listen to soundtracks while I work, especially, you know, if they're from the thing. So I do actually have the Frieren soundtrack, so we will listen to that and then we'll switch it up. So let's go to Alright. Alright, and we'll put that on shuffle. And that'll last us a little while. And then we'll have to choose something else to go next. There we go. Alright. Without further ado, welcome to the craft stream. Let me get on my stool. Okay, so my eat-a-bag that I have is like a small little purse about this wide, which is, I don't know, maybe like, oh my god, my ruler's too far away. Okay, it's probably like a 10-inch bag. The insert's actually like 9.5 by like 6 1/4. And it is actually a like brown leather, or faux leather, pleather, whatever you want to call it. Vinyl would be the better term. It's a, yeah, that kind of material. This is actually from the bag. As you can see, it's a little badge button holder with a little bow, and it just kind of clips on. So this is actually like a mesh grid type, plastic grid that people use for like needle art kind of such things. And that's actually what's inside this to make it sturdier. I've been playing with what I put inside my inserts to see, you know, what works best. And then I have all kinds of merch. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna turn my laptop so I can actually see what I'm doing. Alright, there we go. So as far as merch goes, I have a lot of official merch, which has been purchased off of Ami primarily, but I do have some fan art as well, which has been purchased either, I think, from Etsy is where I've only gotten stuff, and then a friend got me something from Etsy as well. I don't think I've bought anything in person at a con. But, it is literally mostly official merch, and I have so much that it will not all fit on this. So I might have to make multiple ones actually eventually, or I just display some and put others in, like display some on the wall, display some in the eat-a-bag. As far as merch goes, let's do the fan ones first, since I have literally like 2 of them. I cannot remember the artists off the top of my head, because actually both of these I got as gifts. But there's this Frieren pin. It's a wood pin. It's her and her little... Wow! Oops. Let me find that. This will probably happen a lot today. Anyways, this is a wooden pin with her and her winter scarf, kind of making her little like relaxed ooh-woo type face. Super cute. And actually it has the, hold on, it has the artist on the back. I think it's Sugary's art. Yeah. And let me put those back on. Move that off. And then the other one I have is a keychain, also found on Etsy. This artist, you can see, well, it's a double-sided keychain. She's just kind of, you know, regular cute expression on this side. And then this side is the, again, like little ooh face. This artist also has a Fern and Stark and maybe Himmel keychain in the same kind of style with the translucent background. And then all the official merch. So I have this set of enamel pins where it's got, again, kind of little ooh face Frieren, Fern's little puffed out cheek look, and of course Stark crying. And then it also has Frieren and the Mimic, and Frieren's suitcase and her staff. Let's do, as you can see, I buy a lot from like they do a series of this is the style of this art thing, and I bought a lot of those. I still have at least one in the mail because I do not have Sign, which is upsetting. I'm sorry, I love him. But let's go with the buttons first. This was their kind of like pop art button set, and these were the only 4 that they had, but they're so cute. I think they're 1.5 sized buttons, or yeah, that's what it looks like. But yeah, I loved the colors, I loved the style, and you can't even really see them, so it doesn't really do it justice, but yeah. I thought they'd all look very good in an Eat-A-Bag together. They would take up a lot of space, but I also wasn't sure, because these were very early on that these were available, so I wasn't sure, you know, how many things were going to come out. So I was like, I'm going to get them all, and I like them all. But as you can see, they take up the most space, which is fine. But they're definitely going to be in the Eat-A-Bag. Potentially, I was thinking Frieren and Himmel on opposing sides in this with like a little rosette that I've made because they're not, you know, big enough. So that's potential for those. We'll do... Oh, I lied. I have another... This is another artist. I don't remember. This is the one that I purchased from them. It's a little enamel pin, and it's super cute. I had it on pre-order, I believe. I also got like a Mau Mau and Jinshi pin from them. Super cute. She was lost in the sauce. Next, I've got these. This was a whole series. They did charms, they did acrylic standees, I think they had like hair clips, all kinds of stuff. And you can see it's see-through kind of in the back, right there. Or at least mostly. And it's Ryder and Eisner, who I got because I need them in my bag as well. I love them. And this was very cute style with their kind of like historic, I think was kind of their vibe for it. And then I've got this gorgeous translucent pin. It's got like a bit of waviness of like the acrylic kind of plastic in it. And then on silver, etched and kind of filled in on the front, is the original Hero Party, like staring at the sky. It's supposed to be, and it has like little glitter stars in it. So it's kind of like at the start, you know, when they watch the meteor shower. So that one's super cute. I thought that one could be a very cute centerpiece for the bag. We'll see. Then we've got the newest ones, which are all from the same series. I have not even unpackaged them yet. This is feeling more like a haul video at the moment. But first, this one was actually gifted to me. I did not get this one. I liked it. Oh, wait, no. Where's the gifted one? Oh, that was... Here's this one I debated getting, but then I didn't. And then it just so happened that my friend got it and gifted it to me for my birthday. So I was like, oh my god, that's one that I didn't even get. But I got a bunch from the other series, from the rest of the series. So this one is Frieren in her, in the Mimic. And the cool thing about this series is these are glow in the dark. I haven't tested it out, so I don't know how well it works, but it was kind of like, which is why there's a weird, not really opaque plastic at the back. It's because they're meant to be glow in the dark. I forgot I got 2 Starks because I'm gonna give one to my friend because they wanted one. Because they're gonna make a Stark Eat-A-Bag. So I forgot if he was in that pile. I only have one. There's not gonna be 2 of them. So yeah, next is the Stark one. He's super cute, a little bashful. Then we got Eisen, of course. And Hyder. I think Hyder. I always forget. I know how to pronounce it, and then I forget. And then last of all, we have Frieren and Himmel, because this one was cute, and I don't have a lot of stuff of them together. I actually read the manga, and I've only watched a couple episodes of the anime, because I suck. And this is him putting the ring on her, the lotus ring. But I don't have a lot of stuff with them together because I think the way that you consume it, whether you watch the anime or read the manga first, it's a little different. And I don't necessarily ship them like a lot of people do. But you know, it's super cute, and I had to get it, and I didn't have anything else with them, so I was like, I can get that one. So yeah, all of the official merch was purchased on AmiAmi. That's where I tend to get stuff. I know I can't think of. I'm sure I have a couple other things on pre-order right now, or that haven't shipped out yet. But I know for sure I have a sign, kind of like the little pinched, they're hanging from your fingers type one. I have one of that of him ordered because it was cute and I didn't have anything else of him yet. Because I don't think he's necessarily super popular, but I love him. He's great. It's difficult because this is such a small bag, and they keep releasing stuff, and I'm like, but they're all so cute. And I love a lot of the characters that don't get as much time, which I think, again, it's a little different in the anime because it feels like you're with them for a shorter time than in the manga. So some of these characters, I'm like, oh, they're not popular. I thought they would be. And I'm like, well, I guess it's because we've only seen them in like 2 episodes rather than like 10 chapters. But so I'm hoping eventually we'll get some more slightly less less important, but less popular characters will get more merch, because then I can have some of them. Because listen, I love Frieren. She's my girl. I love her so much. But I want my other characters too. And it's like, if it gets to the point where I have to make my own merch, I guess it gets to that point, but we're gonna try to do what we can. I think they did just release, I don't know, well, they released a figure of Google, the, like, green-haired girl. And I think there might have been some merch of her, so I'm like, okay, we're getting to that point where they're gonna start giving us other things. There's also some old merch that's still up on AmiAmi that I've had my eye on. But yeah, this, move my ruler. This is what we've got. And as you can see, just laying out like this, there's not enough room on here. So we're gonna have to pick and choose. I do want everyone on here. I don't want to make this like Frieren centric or old hero party centric or new party hero centric. New party hero? New hero part, whatever. I do think I want to use my artist ones, but I'm not entirely sure because I could just go the opposite direction and I display these separately, or make a separate JustABug insert that's just for them. Yeah, so I think I might actually put these guys in here. Because as much as I would love to have, like, all these guys together, you know? Because they look so good. I think they take up a lot of space. And I don't have any other badges for in here, and I haven't really seen many other ones. And I would like to, you know, make use of it. So I'll have to make a little rosette for it, which is fine because I have some, like, blue ribbon and stuff that I'll play with. But I think, concept-wise, right? Like, him on one side, Frieren on the other side will be kind of cute. And I have the little bow. Or it doesn't have to have a little bow. We'll see when I put it on the actual bag. But I think that'll be a good plan. So then I just have these guys. And I'm wondering if I kind of pair it up a little bit, right? Like we've got, you know, them with their mentors, right? I think that could be kind of cute. And then this one maybe in the center. Oh my god, I've already taken up so much space. Maybe that one there. And then we can... That could be cute there. And then this there. Right, right. Okay. I don't know if I'll fit her in. I could probably put this here. And let's try some of these as like fillers, because I don't know if I'll manage to get... I guess I could put Ryder here. And then eyes in eyes in here, maybe. And then maybe this there. Okay, all right. I think this could work. Oh my god, this is already like kind of crazy. I do have little filler space stuff, right? I don't know if I want to do both mimics. And maybe I do like... Oh my god, this is... This is so crazy. Okay, but at this point I only have 3 left, so I'm like, do I try to fit them in? So what about reversing this out of curiosity? No, no, it needs to be like that for balance. Decisions. I gotta like look at it on my screen and be like, do I like how that looks? I kind of do. But what if? Okay. So they're kind of looking at him. Which means I'd flip these because I like color. No, I think I like it the other way better, actually. Surprisingly. Or, I suppose we could... Right, because we've got this here. They're kind of looking up that way, so I could put these here. Could put Frieren kind of in the center, could be cute. And then that there, maybe that there. Many decisions. I don't know how I feel about this one. It's kind of cute that they're looking directly up at them. But... Okay. Okay. balance the colors. Alright. That's not bad. Maybe. Oh, she spun. Do that one. That one. That's another option. I have too many options. This is why I have not yet put it together, because I could not decide what I wanted to do. Either way, I'm not sure these are gonna fit in well. Partially because I feel bad if I have extra Stark and not extra Fern. Let's try. Ooh. And it'll be a lot of the same one then too. Which I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not sure. This is difficult. I didn't think it would be this difficult. Alright, let me throw away all the plastic while I think on it. That went too quick. Now I don't know what to do. Alright, let's start over. Okay, centerpiece. Got that. These guys are going to be good in the bottom corners. And then let's do that again, because I kind of like that versus like no, I think I do actually like this better. I could do that. Kind of cute. And then we've got this in the center. So oh my gosh, there we go. So there's that. And then now we're going to balance it out this way, put a little more red on this side. No, actually, I don't like that. I kind of like this layout, actually. And then I'm just missing these three. There's a little more space for a couple other pins if I want. And then we got this on the side. I think I might go with this one, actually. Kind of like it. And I'm at that point where I'm like, you gotta just decide. I could actually put that one there. And then put this, like, because that doesn't have enough room there. Put this one here. Yeah, I think I kind of like that. Alright, mental picture. This is what I'm doing. So, I'm actually going to take these away. And I'm going to lay these out about how I had them set up so that I can remember that that's where they are. Okay, then first are these guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stitch them on, since I don't think I will really be moving them much, if at all. This is kind of just going to stay this way. Like I said, and then I'll just either have to make another insert or, you know, just display them. In which case I'll figure that out then. Let me just grab a needle. Alright, I have a light blue or white. I noticed the white more, so I'm going to do the light blue. Ooh. And we're just going to stitch these guys on just so that they stay in place. And it's fast. And it doesn't take up much space. I can tell that I've used this needle already because it has like a slight bend in it. I press so hard on my needles that they end up bending. So I make myself curved needles without even needing to. Without wanting to, I guess. Alright. We got a knot. So let's start with Eisen first. Or no, let's start with Hydra first. So I want to make sure I've got this about where I want him. And then we're gonna hold that. Alright. So I'm just like, kind of with my finger, I just pinned. Oh my god, come on. I just pinned where this is gonna be at its most, like, its tightest so that he hangs where I want him to. Down here. Because that way, when I'll put this first stitch in, it'll be fine. And these stitches are fine if they're a little ugly, because, well, they're going to be hidden anyways. So, yeah, looks good like that. So we'll just give a couple more stitches. And I'm just going through the fabric layer of this. You can go through the inner layer, but sometimes it makes it a little difficult for me to like figure out where exactly I can put it because it's got holes. But otherwise it's plastic. Let's see. Something caught in there. A black fuzz. Come on, black fuzz. Get out of here. Alright, I'm just gonna give it 4 stitches because that's about a good amount. 3 probably would be fine as well, but. And then I'll just tie it off. I'm not sure what I'm going to do after this because I assume this will not take me 3 hours, but we'll figure it out. I've got a couple, they're really kind of crappy, but I was making some old book looking like bookends for my my Frieren shrine. And if we want to keep on the Frieren vibe, I still haven't finished my staff for my cosplay of her. Yeah, otherwise I could keep on the JustABug vibe. And I could work on things for JustABugs. But it looks like our music has stopped. So let's figure out what we're gonna do next. What fits the Frieren vibe of what I have saved? Yeah, let's do this. Oh, this one's also short. Oh my god. I can't be changing this every... Oh well. That's what we'll be doing, I guess. So let me... load. This is the Sentence of a Bookworm OST. There we go. Oh. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, there's a couple, as I was saying, there's a couple things for other eater bags that I'm in the progress of making, I guess, that I've been thinking of, that I need to, oh my god, okay, let me start over. There's a couple eater bags that I'm working on where I have pieces that I'm going to make to put on them, like bows or rosettes, or even like little charms to go in it because I can't find, you know, the charm or whatever that I want. So let's see. That looks good right about there. So yeah, I could do those next. I don't know. There's a cosplay that I want to work on, but I'm not at a point that I think it would be interesting to watch. Because I think I need to pattern that, and like that's flat patterning, and that's not always the most appealing. Also, I don't exactly know what I'm doing for that yet. But I plan to start it this weekend, most likely. So maybe next craft stream I could work on that cosplay. But oh, that's the. I thought this was a thread that hadn't like tightened fully, but it's actually just the tail of my knot. Alright. What else did I stitch on? There was just oh, it was for my Green Boy eater bag. I was like, there was some other bag that I just worked on that I stitched them on as well. Because I think that's the best. Ooh, did not mean to hit my camera. I think that's the best option, personally, when it comes to, like, charms and such. But alright, so the boys are done. Which means we'll start with the bottom up, because as you could tell when I laid it out earlier, there will be some layering, as kind of always happens with eater bags. But I think I'll do these guys next. I see. So sometimes when they hang over the edge like this, because I'm like, it's either down here or up here. I think I like that better. Sometimes I'll move this so that it hangs over the back and then stitch it onto the back. But I'm gonna see if that even gives me enough room. No, I don't think so. So in that case, I'm just gonna have this be floppy. You could probably actually take it off if you wanted, which I might do. Because we've got these other rings, which we can stitch down. So, I'm gonna grab my jewelry pliers, and I'm gonna take that off. You know, just casual disassembling of your charms for eater bags. Oh, come on. There we go. I feel like I can talk a lot easier while I do this than when I game, but that's, I think, partially because I'm used to talking. Ooh, used to walk. That's a fumble. Hold on. Hold on, we just got a fumble. Also, Why is this quality horrible? Okay, that's better. But I'm a lot more used to talking while I work on like physical crafty stuff than when I'm gaming. So I think that's why. You know, much to other people's dismay, I would talk way too much. I feel like, oh my god, these are hard. I feel like there's no in between for me. Either I talk too much or not enough. There we go. Alright, and then I am a little hoarder, so I save stuff like this. But we'll just toss it aside for now. And we'll just clamp that back together. Perfect. Alright. You see he'll fit there a lot better now. Let's check Eisen while we're at it. Yeah, I'm gonna take his off too because it, as you can see, it hangs over the edge just enough that I'm like, I'm not gonna get a nice stitch there. And it's gonna be weird over the edge. So I'm gonna take this one off too. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. These are sturdy, I must say. They're rather difficult to undo. Alright. Just want to make sure that we don't have any weird sharp bits. Alright, and he's good too. And then this, I might as well take this off because it's going to be bulky. And this is going on top of it. These guys will be fine though since the badges are going on top of them. They already would like sit away from them anyways. And it might actually look a little nicer to have something underneath them to hold them still. But we'll see. Worst case, if we don't like it, we redo it. So I'd rather not redo it, but you know, you got, like I said, you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright. And off you go. Oh, that was not the thing I wanted to come off. There. That's fine. We'll just throw it back on there. You could take it off, or you could, you know, completely take this off, but I do want a little bit of that movement still. And I still want them to kind of be keychains, just, you know, without their clasp. And I just gotta be careful when I push these back together. So there's not really a gap, because the thread will slide through that. Alright. He is done, and I will wait on this Frieren because I'm not sure about her yet. I'm not even sure about this one. We'll see. So, jewelry pliers can go aside. And now we are back to stitching. So, I feel like these guys are going to be annoying if there's something at the bottom. So we'll start with them. And this is where I straighten out my one underneath, make sure it looks good. And we're going to get a slight layer there. Alright. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure these ones won't be seen either. I think they'll be hidden behind the badges, but we'll see. I'm only gonna do 3 on these because it's not as big of a thing, so I think we'll be fine. But hopefully I can work on cosplay on stream soon because that'll be fun. Alright, we're getting these extra stable. All kinds of knots. Ow. Alright. And now we have them. So now we can do other eyes in. I'll be very interested to see these when they light up, or like when they glow in the dark. I should have tested them so I like knew what they looked like, but I didn't, so they've kind of just been sitting in a pile for a while. That rhymed. Alright, so straighten out, hider. And we'll put little eyes in down. We'll go right about there, I think. Yes. And it's okay, like, you'll see in a second. This just goes straight through it. But you've got a mark now of where it should end at the bottom and where it should go at the top. So then you can easily just, like, loop it back through. And take another stitch. Oh! And there we go. And I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna try to turn it so that the opening is like towards the bottom. It'll probably shift, but I just want to try to keep it down there as much as possible. I usually pull like more back than to the side, but I've got my my tripod right there, so I kind of gotta reach across in a weird way. Alright. With that, we've got the boys. The boys are all set. Next, we're gonna do the Frieren and Himmel ones. I think that's kind of our next layered. And I'm gonna save the enamel pins for last, and the wood pin. The pins. I'm gonna save those for last because those are kind of the easiest to put on. All right. Put that at the very bottom. Like I said, me like pinning it there with my fingers mostly just to know where I need to do it. Sure, there's an easier way, but that's just how my brain works. So let's get this. All right. See, this here is what I thought I had earlier with this big loopy, but it was not. So that's fine. If you just like pull on your stitch that came after that one, it should eventually tighten the other one. It just means like you didn't fully tighten it before you're taking your next stitch. Nothing big. It's worse if, you know, your thread gets knotted. That's, sometimes you can save it, sometimes you just gotta, oh no, I jinxed it. Sometimes you'll just pull your thread apart like that, I guess. Well, I do have a knot in there, so that's why I do multiple knots, in case it pulls out. And, well, here's the thing. If it falls off, it's in a bag. So, you know, not all that concerned about losing it. Especially because I think the one is like it's like an inner insert one too. It's not even a outside zipper. Okay, we've got these guys, and then think we'll put this one here. Ah, you see, this is one where it's like overhanging the edge just a little bit, and I think I'll actually... Yeah. I can see that it's actually gonna hang nicely if I just like tuck it over the edge. So, I just tucked it over the edge a little bit, flipped it over. There it is. Same thing. Gonna grab this, pull it tight. Know just about where I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna hold that up there so it's easier for me to take my next stitch. Alright, and now that I've got a stitch in, I'm gonna double check it again. Make sure I have it right. Yeah, that looks good. Because the stitching isn't permanent, but like, I don't want to have to redo it. That's annoying. It's better to do it right the first time. And if not, well then the second time, hopefully. I'll have to figure out how to get better camera stuff too. I thought my phone would work just fine because it's got a nice camera, but I suppose not. Troubleshooting. Alright. Oh. Alright. So as you can see, it's beautiful. We'll do the last keychain since we only have one more, and then it's not going to be any stitching. So I think I actually gave myself the perfect amount of thread, which never happens. Oh, come on. Alright, let's see. This one I might do the same thing. And you could just call this, you know, me being lazy. Because I didn't want to take off another thing, and so I'm just hanging it over the back. But I really don't care. I'd much rather use my energy elsewhere. Alright, and since this is another big keychain, we're going to do 4 stitches on this one again. Just to be sure. Rather safe than sorry. Tying it off time. Oh boy. There we go. Oh, I did 3 knots. Oh well. Oh well, that's fine. An extra knot doesn't hurt. Especially because I'm not worried about bulkiness. Which is another thing. This will cause some bulkiness on the back. So just beware of that when and if you do it like this. Okay. That looks pretty good. Yeah. Nice. So now we can go and put all of our pins and such back on. I'm going to do the badges next. Because those can be a little difficult, especially when they have the safety pin pack. the safety pin backing like these do. Let me add that to my fumbles. I'll never not fumble. Alright. One day, guys, maybe I won't fumble. That'd be a miracle. Okay. So I'm gonna do these next since they're a little difficult. And pins you just stab through. So start goes here. He goes right about there. So this is where you just gotta... I'm bad at putting like badges on. Oh my god. Really any sort of pin thing like this. So I gotta like... It's all trial and error. There's no, oh here, it's perfect the first time. I think I go over a little more. That might be fine, actually. Hold on. This is the worst part. Getting it back in there. Okay, actually, I think wow! Second try, maybe? Oh, I gotta move it over a little more. We tried. Alright, this will be it. This will be the time. It's always difficult to, like, pick up just enough fabric that it doesn't really move, but not too much that you can't really put the pin back in. Oh my god, alright. I think that works. Now the other one. And these, I hate the ones that go in this corner because I feel like it's a lot more difficult to place it right when you're going in that direction. Versus this was kind of naturally going in that way anyways, but this one it's supposed to go in from this ways. So we'll see. We shall see. Okay, it needs to go this way a little bit more. Alright, let's try this. You're getting a lot of the side of my head, I apologize. Oh, that one hurt my finger. Okay, I think that's actually fine. She's a little crooked, but I don't think I care. They'll all probably be moving anyways, so it doesn't really matter that much. No, she's crooked. And I gotta bring her in, ow, in slightly a little bit. Why are you so much harder this way? Sorry, this takes like all of my focus. Alright. I think she's okay now. This is such a chaotic eat-a-bag. Oh my god. Alright. now we're gonna do pins. So, a lot of artists don't use locking back like these anymore because they hurt your fingers. But if I'm doing like an eat-a-bag, or sorry, if I'm putting like pins on my jacket or something, I really need these or they'll fall off and I'll lose them. True story. So sometimes I'll just switch those out if I'm putting it like in an eat-a-bag where it doesn't matter so much, because they tend to slip out if they're not super tight. This is where I have this little baggie of pin backs. Oh, one fell out. So I can decide, if I'm gonna switch them out. So I'm not sure if I need to. That one works fine, we'll do that one. And that way I have a couple more locking backs if I need to use them for something important. So let's stick Stark right here. Oh, good. The one downside about using what I used in the insert here is if you're not pushing it through the hole, it's not gonna work. But luckily the ones I have like the holes are a lot more frequent. It's smaller. So, oh, nope, she's too far. So it's a little easier because you have more hole space, I guess. And it fits a little tighter. Move her down a tad. Yeah, that works. Right. And then, ooh. So these are the top ones. These are the bottom ones. So let's take off her locking back. Stick her right there. Take off this locking back. Put it right kind of down there. Yeah. And then we'll take this locking back. It always depends on what kind of like eat-a-bag insert I do too. Sometimes I want to keep the backs because, you know, it's more exposed to outside or whatever. But now we flip this over. There's that one. Alright. Got this mess now, and then we should be able to just pop her right here, I think, and her, and I don't know how these are gonna get cut off possibly by the bag, so I might want to just lower the Frieren one a little bit. Actually, I might put her over here since got a little more. Alright. Flip her over. And these are the ones that the wood pin came with, so we'll just use those. And then, there's the other fruit. And then, gotta love how noisy eat-a-bags are. I'll have to fit San in here somehow. Maybe he can go down here, or he could go up here where this mimic one is. Maybe I'll do that actually. I might take this one off and save this for sign. But also I want to redo this pin. I don't like where it is. There, that's a lot better. Oh, there we go. There it is. Alright, so I'm not going to do this one anymore, which means I'm just going to go in and snip my threads, and then stash her aside. And I'm just pulling out my stray threads because I cannot have those in there. God forbid. Alright. So, I think he'll look cute there with his little pinched. Ooh, there we go. And ta-da! Oh. Now ta-da! Cute. I think it looks cute like that. You can't really see the flower background, but you know, that's how it goes. So I'm gonna put all my backings back. Haha. So silly. And then we're gonna work on these. And I don't know if I'm gonna want this little styrofoam piece that was in there. I don't know if I need the, you know, the bulk. Because I was gonna do, I think I'm just gonna do the same rosette. Maybe, I think I'll kind of make it two-sided. So, let me grab the ribbon. I gotta pull it off the thing. So I have a bunch of different blue ones. And I think those will be cute, and they'll pair well with the colors they have in their pop art thing. I don't know if you can even hear me. Okay, and then I want white. It's all good. Nothing happened. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. And last one. Actually, hold on. I have an idea. Alright. All of my possible ribbons. And then, let me see if I have felt real quick, because that's usually what you'll use on a backing. Or I guess I could use a fleece. Alright, I've got some white fleece. So we'll do that. And then I'll get my hot glue going because I think that's what I'm going to use. You can use really anything. Like I know some people do staples, some people do double-sided tape. Honestly, I think it's whatever your preference is. Pull this a little. That way you can still see it while I work. Alright. Whacking my head on everything now. Alright, hot glue is getting set up. While we do that, we can look at our options. I might, stitch them together too if need be. Hello! It's been so long. Welcome. Welcome back to the Secret Forest. I've missed you, my lovely, wonderful mod. I'm working on my Frieren JustABug insert. So I kind of finished that up actually, and I left a little space up here for my one sign. I always forget his name. Keychain that I'm gonna get. But then all of this is because I'm working on this little badge holder, which I'm gonna put my Frieren and Himmel badges in, like back to back. They're kind of gonna be like Frieren one side, Himmel the other side. But as you see, they don't fit. So we're gonna create a rosette to put in there to fill out the rest of the space. And also because rosettes are fun. I think I'm gonna just hot glue it because kind of lazy. But I was just gonna go through my ribbon options for making the rosette. So, right, I think it turned out cute. And I've got a variety of blues. So I've got like this, my thickest one, which I'm definitely gonna use because it's the thickest one I have that's blue. And it actually matches really well with the background of my floral fabric. And then I'll probably use this very pale blue one as well because it matches the flowers of my fabric really well. But then I also have two darker blues that I could use if I wanted. Or I've got a thick white, just regular white, and I've got a thick kind of ruffled white. It's kind of like, it's like satin just on the edges, matte in the center. Sorry for the horrible video quality. I can only imagine how bad it is because I'm like looking at it on my screen and it's so bad for some reason. But so this one is also kind of fun. And then I actually have, and this would be a little crazy, but oh wait, never mind, I have one other one. This one is more of a decorative one. It's kind of sheer on the sides, and it's got some like jacquard, like shiny pattern kind of on it. And it's got a little gold too. So that one could be fun as well. We shall see. But then the one that I was saying would go a little crazy. I have these little like embroidered ribbon daisies, but I could just use like that. Actually, they're very cute. Or I could take like a fabric marker or fabric paint to it and make them like blue and then use that in there as well. But I think, and I did test off, I can just cut one of these off and then just use one little daisy, and I think that could be a very cute, little touch to it. So I'm for sure going to use these two. I think this blue one is going to be my main base. You know, the classic kind of ruffle for it. I think this will be a little accent one. That'll do kind of maybe more of like a flowery kind of bow to it. And then I gotta decide if I want to put one of these whites in there. This one might be cute. Because I don't think I need the darker blues. And because this is so small and it's going inside this, I don't think I want to have like tons and tons of layers. So let me maybe start with these. And then I'm going to grab, I don't want this hot glue to get on my table. Let me grab my little mat. Oh, I can smell the hot glue heating up. Oh, by the way, I can show you the glow-in-the-dark Stark. He didn't get on my Eat-A-Bag, so I'm either gonna have to make another insert, or I'm just gonna figure out a way to display them all. But let me get that light a little better. It's the glow-in-the-dark Stark. And I've got yours right here. Still in the bag. Two little boys. Okay, so I'm just gonna unfold my mat, and it is still, yeah, it's still got glue on it from when I was working on my Frieren wig. I just said rig. It's fine. It's fine. It's 3 fumbles already. Jeez. And then I also have just some white fleece that I'm going to use kind of as the base, because usually they'll use felt or something as the base. It did come with the little styrofoam in the inside that I could use, but I think I'm just going to make the rosette like double-sided on the same, so I can't really have something like this. So, where did I put my fabric scissors? So this is gonna be real easy. If I can find my, try that. Okay. So, really professional. Let's see if you can even see the pencil. If the pencil doesn't work, I'll have to use something else. Not really. Alright. If you don't work, I'm gonna have to go to the Sharpie. Don't make me go to the Sharpie. Okay, that worked. I can just barely see it. You probably cannot see it, though. That's fine. So I'm just going to cut just inside my... just inside the lines. And we'll have to resize it appropriately, because we don't want it to be all the way to the edges, but this will give me a good base to start off when I actually make the rosette. Because, you know, you need to kind of make it to the size you need and whatnot. Come on. There we go. I don't even remember what I got this blue for. It's like never been used. I don't know what I got it for. Because I didn't get it for my Green Boy Eat-A-Bag, which I got a lot of ribbon for. Oh, I remember what I got it for, never mind. Something that I did not do, yet at least. Also, little tip, you can actually do this on anything that's synthetic, but ribbon is almost always synthetic, so you can pretty much do it on almost all. Ribbon, you take a lighter after you've like cut the edge, because it'll fray, And you just melt the edge. Oh, come on. There we go. And you just melt the edge a little bit, and then that seals it in. Because it's synthetic, it's plastic, it melts. And so you've melted the edge, and now it won't fray anymore. Versus a non-melted edge will do all kinds of fraying. But let's see. Who allowed you to have fire? Actually, my mom, believe it or not, she like pulled that lighter out. She's like, I don't know why I had this, and I was like, oh, let's put it in the craft room. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's gonna be a good start. Okay, that's hot enough. Gotta love hot glue. So instead of just doing like a bunch of pleats, I'm like slightly skewing them so this side at the top is wider than this side at the bottom, so that way it actually goes around in a circle. Because, you know, kind of need it to be a circle. Otherwise you'll get a lot of like loose stuff in the middle. And then we'll do another one. And this is why I cut out the circle ahead of time, so that I could kind of play with it and see where, you know, it lays best and everything. Alright, let's try. I need a little more. And I'm just trying real hard to make them even. Because that would be so painful if they were not even. I would sob. I would cry. I would throw it on the floor and claim how ugly it is. Okay. There we go. And it's fine if this looks a little ugly, because this is going to be covered up anyways. And that's partially why I'm focusing the glue down there. Probably not the most entertaining thing to watch, since you're probably just mostly seeing my fingers move. But oh well. Hot. Come on, there you go. It's not going to be the prettiest rosette, but it's fine. It's going to be shoved in that thing anyways. They're so fun to make, though. Like, you just get to play with ribbon and make it look pretty. And, oh, I think that was the end of our soundtrack. Any requests for what soundtrack I put on next? Because I shall take requests. Because I don't know what to put on next. My Little Pony? Okay. Do you want the Bops playlist, or do you want like the soundtrack? Because I was doing soundtracks. Which I guess for that mostly is just like musical. And I was thinking in the future, like that could be a fun redeemable reward too. Choosing the soundtrack for craft streams. Alright, let me get either one that you want to fit your aesthetic. Also, the hotel Wi-Fi is boo-boo, so I'm just hopping in and out. Fair enough. Alright. Let's find. Let's see if they even have the soundtrack. I think that it's just the songs. Or, oh, what about this one? Yeah, their soundtrack is just the songs. So we could do that. Or I raised to you what I literally just saw on my thing. Mystic Messenger soundtrack. That could be fun. Got the B&A soundtrack. I got Magnus Bride soundtrack. Part 1 and 2. Let's do Magnus Bride. Actually, kind of. Is this volume 1 or 2? That's 2. This is 1. Okay, yeah, this will last us a bit. Does it have the ancient? I don't know. The looks weird. We're just gonna do Ancient Magus Bride. Perfect. Don't mind me trying to fix the quality. Yeah, sometimes that works a little bit. I don't know why it's so bad. I know I keep saying that, but I seriously don't know. I'm also the type of person who doesn't want to waste any of my ribbon, so I don't cut off a chunk and deal with that. I instead just have to manage the whole entire roll. I'm gonna tack down these top little bits because they're flying away. And that's annoying. I think this is gonna be cute with this here. I'm gonna have to do this twice. It's not satin on the other side. Oh well. Alright, get you back on there. I don't know what to talk about. I was talking earlier and now I'm just like focused on making this badge. Or not the badge, the rosette for the badge. I guess this is technically my first rosette. Ancient Magus Bride, yep. I decided that was a good choice. Is it not a great choice? I think it is. Perfect choice. It's the vibes. Hot. It's a perfect choice. Yep. Also, I realized I am gonna have to. I can't just make this double-sided. I'm gonna have to make it twice, because it's only satin on one side. So, oh well. Oh well. Nothing's easy in my life, so. It'd be inappropriate for this to be that easy. Alright. This one's a little funky. I'm gonna have to fix that. There we go. There we go. Slow going, but it's fine. This part got a little funky, but we'll ignore it. I'll make it hidden behind a little daisy or something. Alright. We're about halfway with this one. I'm thinking I'm gonna do a similar thing with the, like, pretty white one. That'll kind of go at the bottom here. I think that'll be kind of pretty and work well. Because they're so good when you layer them. So good. So yeah, it'll be something like, if I can get the pin out, you know, this will kind of be right at the edge. I think it'll be cute, which I could actually just, no, I'm gonna have to put a little ruffle in it. Come on. Alright, not bad. Just tack that one down. And I'm just gonna throw this. Oh, that'll be so cute. Come on. Getting it to fold nicely is kind of hard. Or make and do. It's okay. I really gotta make more like rosettes and ribbons and stuff because they're pretty fun. And they look so cute. I keep trying to think of like what show or character or something I like that doesn't have a lot of merch, because those are perfect ones to do like a bag and eat a bag full of rosettes and the like, because you need to fill up space. So you just make a pretty little bow, pretty little rosette, and it's perfect. You lay down nicely, please. We're almost to the end of this one. Yay. I think I'll fully, or like mostly finish one, just so I know what it's gonna look like, and then repeat it on the other side. I think that'll be the easiest, because then I actually know what I'm doing instead of kind of winging it. Oh no, that one didn't glue down. Okay, I need like one more, I think. This is like, oh my god. Hold on. This is not cooperating. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna do one more, and we should be able to finish it off. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna cut it. Burn it. Ah! This one does not want to stay down. I probably didn't put enough glue on here, I guess. And that looks good. Let's put that one down. I do need to put another glue stick in, so maybe that also does it. dab down so this guy stays. So that ends a little weird, but... Ah, she's stuck. That'll do it. Alright. What's going on here? Fix this one because it's a little weird. There we go. That's a little better. Really wants to pop up on this side. Suppose if I just put a little glue back here. Should work. Yay! So I think... Oh my. I'm going to place this one down and glue it onto here. I'm going to fix this up a little bit as we go. Just so it lays nice. Did I just bonk it? Right. Okay, this spot's a little weird. No! How dare you? Glue down here. There we go. Alright, and then we're going to double check that she fits in here nicely. Ooh, it's a little big. But I think that'll be fine. I've got glue stringies all over. So I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna trim down this one on the back a little bit. I just don't want it poking through. I'm going to be very careful not to cut the ribbon. Because that would not be good. Then I'd have to completely redo it all. And I do not want to do that. Alright. It's not the prettiest, but that's fine. It's going to be hidden. So then, I was thinking... let's try the other way, actually. Just thinking maybe doing this on the innermost. Yeah, I think that'll be cute. So I'm gonna burn this edge. And then I'm gonna start actually by just folding it back. That way we won't see it. At least we mostly won't see it, right? I'm gonna go with the opposite way because I think that'll look kind of nice. I gotta be very careful with the hot glue on this because part of it's sheer and I'm doing it in my fingers. But I think that'll be super cute. And then I think what I'll do is I'll take this, the light blue, and I'm just gonna sort of do a little like, I'm gonna call it like a little flower, little loop-de-loop of that. So we'll go like flower petal, flower petal. You know? And we'll kind of just do that. I think it'll look cute. I will say this does take a decent amount of concentration to do these. Mostly because they're pleats, I guess. And pleats can be difficult. Oh, man, I should take a break soon. It's well past lunchtime. This will actually take me, like, the whole stream. I wasn't sure. But I guess it's because I'm making a rosette that it'll take a little while. Oh, that was a lot of hot glue. Just gotta make more of these just because I can. Even if I don't use them, I can go and sell them at least, right? Okay, that's looking good. I also just don't get enough badges of characters. Since rosettes are usually, you know, that's pretty much what a rosette's for. I don't have a lot of badges. I don't get a lot. So that kind of, you know, prevents me from making tons, I guess. But like I said, I'll just have to start making them because I can. I'm hoping to... I hope Joann's has a ribbon sale soon, because then I can get them really cheap. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go find like bulk packs on like Amazon and stuff for cheap. Because I don't want to pay full price. Or I just, you know, start steadily, slowly buying them as I get like 60% off regular price item coupons. Because I have a decent amount of ribbons, but I don't have like that many. And I want like a wall full. Especially because I do want to do more rosettes and stuff, and that way if I've got a ton, I don't need to get new ribbon, I can just use what I have. And maybe, you know, purchase new ribbon if need be, but... Yeah, that looks good. I love that I'm freehanding this. How's it going? It's going good. I was just saying I need to do more like rosettes and bows and stuff because they're just fun and they look so cute. Like, I just don't get a lot of like badges, buttons of characters for JustABugs. And that's usually, you know, what they're for. So I don't make them really that often. So I'm like, I should just make some. Just make them to make them. And then I can sell them if I really want. I do think it's funny that I'm like totally freehanding this one, basically. Alright, that's good. Once I finish this, I'll probably take a break, because I have not eaten lunch, because I've been doing this. And I should be close enough. Ooh, that one was hot. It's getting... my hot glue gun's getting pretty hot. I'm just like totally doing this in the air. Casually burning myself. You know, as you do. Just normal things. I think I'm gonna glue this down actually right here. I'm about halfway. Alright. I'm gonna just glue these down right away. And then I can continue like shaping it to the actual shape of this. So we want to make sure we can actually see it behind the badge. That'll be cute. And then we'll like do a little flower. I think that'll be super cute. Woo! Love when they turn out. Oh my god. Okay. Let's do the next one. Yeah, it looks good. I've been saving like a ton of reference images on Pinterest of different rosettes and bows and stuff because, again, I want to make more. And so I've been trying to like gather my inspiration and stuff so I can do more. They're so fun. I love seeing what other people have done. In fact, I just bought some like gold and silver and rose gold heat transfer vinyls so I can make my own little design patterns, like foil design patterns on my ribbons, which will be fun. Because you can get the, like, you know, those ribbons on like Taobao and stuff, but I don't always order from Taobao, and I think it'd be fun to like kind of have personalized ones. You know, if you want to get a specific motif for one or something. And because I want it now. So I'm like, well, you just gotta make it yourself if you want it now. And that's what I did. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I have the audacity to do that. Probably unplug it so it doesn't get worse, but I really don't know where this like I don't know where my drive at all came from, but this drive to like do JustABug related things, I don't really know where that came from. Like, I do love JustABugs, do love doing them, do think about all the things I could do every once in a while, but it feels like it was just kind of like, JustABugs. And I was like, what's going on here? What's going on there, brain? Explain. Explain, brain. I'm very excited, though, to make the bow for my green boy JustABug, because that one's going to be crazy. And actually, I bought this for that one, so I'm going to use it there. I have a ton of different greens or whites. You know, I've got like a cream, because I don't want to go pure white. I'm going more of cream for that one, because that's kind of what I've been doing. In general with that bag, since the bag itself isn't pure white, it's more of that cream color. But yeah, I'm gonna do some like gold and or silver designs on there. I think I'm gonna mix metals, which, you know, is always an iffy thing, but I think I'm gonna do it. I think it'll look fine, just because I have some gold hardware on there. Or no, I have some silver or some gold, and I wanted a bit of the other. So I'm gonna have to play around with mixing metals. Okay, I think this one is gonna be done. So, I like to burn it before I finish it, because then I can hold it further away from the rest of the stuff, which I don't want to burn or set on fire or melt or anything. I'm also going to burn these ends while I'm at it, especially because I am going to go back and use them to make another one. Oh, the opening. gonna pull up that last one so I can tuck this underneath. Pull it back. There we go. I think something like that'll look good. And then we're gonna glue down. Oh, I don't think we placed that. No! Alright, we're gonna glue down those ends. Down to the base and to each other. It's looking cute. I do need to pull these up a little bit. They got a little low in the process, which is fine. I want it to look a little more even. Alright. Just the little test now. Super cute. There he is. So now, I think I'm gonna take this, and so my idea, I'm gonna take off Daisy. And these daisies are, I think, a blend of cotton and like synthetic, so I gotta be a little careful. Make sure they just melt and they don't actually burn. But what I'm thinking is I maybe put a little flour, and then I can make another little flower with this. I'm planning to either do something, oh my god, do something like this kind of behind. I can't do it. Like little blue bits kind of around like a flower, I think would be cute. And with the little flower here. I think that'll be cute and fun. And I could have done this underneath. I'm gonna actually do these each separate, I think. A little more control over how they lay. And I'm gonna see if I can just burn these together. Yep. So I could have put it behind this, layer, but I think I like it kind of on top. I don't know. We shall see. I do need to make them the same size though. So let's do this. And we'll cut this. And so I'm just like cutting both ends right away and holding them together and burning them together, and then they melt, and using my you can actually see the plastic that I pulled off on that one. But just using my already conditioned fingers, I'm just squishing them together then. Alright, let's see. That one was a little smaller than the first one, but that's fine. Let us see. Oh, I was going to take a break. Oh, I should do that. I'll do that in a sec. Alright. Alright, we got another one. That one was a little close to my finger, but that's fine. It's fine. I'm okay. I didn't burn myself. I gotta back up before I do that. There we go. Yeah, so then I think I'm just gonna go and do like little... Alright, let's see. Alright, let's make another one. Yeah, that's about a good size. That one was hot. I think we're gonna go like that. We'll do like a little... I think something like that'll be cute. Yeah. So let's start that then. Put a little glue in the middle. There, and I want it to be about at the edges, I think. Or do I put it a little further in? There we go. There we go. Then we'll do another set. And we'll put the last little set in. Looks like a little butterfly right now. That's hot. Alright, I'm gonna take the little scrap. Just a scrap of the fleece, and I'll make a little circle. Okay, let's try. Kind of a circle, I guess. I should get my bigger scissors. That also would be nicer. I love the Ancient Magus Bride soundtrack. But now that we've done that, we're gonna just glue that down. some hot glue on the edge and in the middle. Filled with hot glue. Put it right in the center, press it down. That'll just keep it all in there. Ah, it's so cute. Okay, and then let's do... a little flower right there, I think. And that is so cute. Oh, that's gonna look adorable. Let's try. He's a little big, but that is fine because we squish him in and he's gonna look super cute. I'm actually gonna put, since it's gonna be one on each, I'm just gonna throw this in here real quick. Oh, I could do the flower down there is actually cute. Let's do that. Like I said, he's a little squished, but I think he's gonna be cute. So that just means we need to make another one. For Frieren, because hers, and I think I'll put the flower up here for her. Or, yeah, I kind of like it in that corner, I think. Or, yeah. Cute. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go take a break. And when I come back, we'll do the rosette for the other side. And then, oh, I think I hit that. There you go. We'll do this, and then we'll be done. And I'll grab the bag too so we can see it all. So let me pause this. And we'll go to break time. See you in a bit. Hello. Let's get this quality back. There we go. Hello. I am back. Alright. Oh, I forgot to turn my light back on. There we go. So, we're gonna make another one of these. And I got some tea featuring my little froggy tea strainer. So don't mind me, you know, taking a sip of that here and there and everything. But without further ado, let's get at it. Oh. Hold on one second, actually. Okay, sorry about that. I am back. For realsies this time. So, we're basically just gonna redo this and put it on the other side, since I want them to look basically the same. And then afterwards we'll decide who will go on what side and everything. So, I think we'll start by... I say ironing this down by gluing down the end. Oh, did it cool off too much? It did. I unplugged it during break and it has cooled off too much, so we're gonna have to wait a second till this heats back up. This thing heats up fast and cools down fast. So it's kind of a battle back and forth to make sure that it is okay. I suppose I can get one of the flowers ready in the meantime, since I don't need the hot glue for that. Yep, that one. Alright. Alright, then we got another little flower ready. So we shall leave that there. Good, I did put the right side down. I'm just gonna cut another little circle while I'm at it. Maybe this will work. Alright. Circle. Alright, cool. I'll set that off to the side for later. And then let's check this guy. Are you ready to glue? Please. Not quite. But maybe that'll work. It worked. I'll get the next pleat going. We can let it heat up a little more. So this is where it might be a little difficult because I used this before and I could use it. I just also stuff might get in the way. So we will see. Nope, still not ready yet. I'll just sit here holding this in the meantime. yeah, I might start doing like what I did with this guy, the white one, and I might just start forming it by itself, since it just needs to be circular and I can do that. I guess I could start making these. 6. Yeah. Alright. Well, I know I have a pin around here somewhere because these all have pins in them. But I probably lost it. Ah, there's a pin. Alright, I'm just gonna pin this guy. And then, while that heats up more, we'll just go and we'll make some more of the little blue floral bits. Since I don't need hot glue for that either. I just need the ribbon and the lighter, so. And this gets really hot because it's literally melting plastic, so don't necessarily do what I'm doing. If you do, be very careful. I just have, you know, hot glue hands. Which reminds me, I never added that fumble back to my list. Some days I'm really bad at using a lighter and some days I'm pretty good. Today it seems like it's a pretty good day, but I probably just jinxed it, you know? Let me add that fumble though. Oh. There we go. Alright, third one. And then hopefully by the time I finish making these little guys, the glue will be ready. It'll have to be, or I'll just be sitting here doing nothing. Can't do that. Wow, that'd be horrible. I always gotta be doing something. Let's just grab the hot glue. Yeah, and the reason I'm like pushing and touching on it at the end is to kind of take the two melted pieces of plastic and push them together. Make them melt together. My little cheat way of not having to glue it. And they're gonna get glued down eventually because, you know, doing it like this isn't the most secure. Oh, come on. But they're gonna get glued eventually when I put them onto the thing and then when I put the fleece over top. So I'm like not that concerned. They just need to hold well enough to make it to then. I think the sides are technically different, but they're so similar that they might not be. I don't really care. Also, they're like tiny little things. So, you know, it doesn't really matter if they're not perfect. You're probably even not going to see them when they're squished in there. But it's fine. Alright, last one. Ooh, I can smell it. Definitely need to take a break from burning. Should not, it is plastic that you are melting, so it will have fumes that you should not breathe in. So do it in a well-ventilated area when you do. Or try not to do much at all. I burned a lot repetitively there, so I could really smell it, and I was like, this is not good. I should not be smelling it. Anyways, our hot glue is ready. So we will start gluing down the blue one. So, I'm gonna gather these and put them a little higher so I got more room. Whoop. Come on. Oh, is that the end of the playlist? Hold on. We might have just hit the end of the playlist. Let's see. And we did. Time to go to part 2 of Ancient Magus Bride. If I can find it. I know it's in here somewhere. Like I said, it's a matter of finding it. Ah, here we go. Alright, and here's part 2 of the soundtrack. You can tell every time I bump the table. Alright. Get a little bit more of that ready. I gotta clean this mat off, but it's fine. Alright. Make the next one. Just a lot of pleating, which I've done enough pleating in my time, so this isn't too bad to me. Let's get another one in there. Now our music turns sinister. What a great vibe for working on rosettes. The sinister rosette. I think this one's definitely going to be better than the first one. But it's fine. You won't see them both at the same time, so it'll be hard to tell. It'll work out. I promise. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's going well. Nothing's going wrong. Or weird. Don't mind me taking my sip of my tea. Yep, a sip of my tea. I've got blackberry tea. It's delicious. It very much tastes like blackberries. I think it might become a staple in this house. So I think I also had it as like, I think I put some like, you know, sweetened condensed milk or just milk. I made it a milk tea essentially. And I'm pretty sure I did, and it tasted good that way too. So I'm like, she's versatile. It'd probably be delicious in like shortbread cookies. I love putting tea in shortbread cookies. It's so good. It adds just a little extra flavor. And with the butteriness, it's so good. So good. Whoa, okay. Alright. So if I just pleated this like regular, right, where it's on top of one another, I'd get a lot of bulk in the middle. That's why I'm like slowly curving it as I go. It'll create less bulk in the middle. It also, I think, generally look better because it's meant to be curved. That's literally why you're curving it, so. Now, I'm sure, like, not curving it ahead of time can get some good, like, very specific looks and results. But you have to want that, you know, to do it like that. Alright, so let's see. Alright, this one's actually going really well. It's probably because I warmed up with the other one. And I don't really want you to see a lot of this like back part of it, of the fold. So I'm having to play with that a lot to see what I can make it look like to avoid seeing tons of that when I turn it, because naturally when you turn it you're gonna get a little bit. See, you'll get like a bit. So I'm trying to focus it in, so if anything it gets down on the inside where you're not gonna see it. It just means I need to think about it a little more as I go about pleating and gluing it. I'm just treating this like an instructional class because I don't know what to talk about. Alright, so now that I've got a decent amount done, I'm going to flip this over. And I'm going to place it down to make sure that it looks good. This one does not look good. So I'm going to redo that a little bit. Just mess around till it looks nice. So you're gonna get that little bit like underlap, overlap, no matter what you do. That's just the nature of pleating, especially pleating the way we are. But that's all right. I just don't want tons, you know. All right, and then I'm just gonna glue that down as I go because I think that helped last time when I did it with the white one. I feel like it helped kind of control it a little more. Because then I knew where I was going. Helped curve a little better, you know. All the stuff. Put that down. I'll start my next pleat. Rosettes are fun, you know, it's relatively easy and doesn't take a lot of energy. I mean, relatively beginner friendly, because it is in fact just ribbon, which most people should have easy access to. And then all the like embellishment things that some people put on them, like those can be a little more expensive order, but you don't need those. You know, it can look just cute with ribbon. Like I said, and then you just, you know, you use hot glue, you use double-sided tape, you use staples I've seen someone use. You can use anything really to attach them together. Alright, let's put this down. Those are a little too far out. Alright. Oh boy. This is a little funky. Luckily, if you get to the hot glue before it's like fully set, you can kind of go back and finagle it a little bit if it, like I just did, because I saw it and I went, oh, that's funky looking. It had like a weird pointed tip, kind of. So then I'm just gonna redo that little bit. Ooh, okay, I put a lot of glue in that one. And that's okay, like I said, if it gets a little ugly on the inside here, because we're just gonna cover that up anyways with the white, and then with this, and then with this. So it is a-okay. Ah, Lyndall's song, I love him. quiet so we can listen to it. See, this one started a lot better, but it's ending up a lot worse, I think. So I jinxed myself at the start. That's alright, though. Like I said, she'll be squished in there, and you won't really see it anyways. So it's all fine. There's gonna be layers and whatnot. And, you know, I made this a little too big, so it really will get squished too. Which makes it feel like it matters even less if it's a little funky. So I guess at this point it's kind of just going to be there for the vibe. And a little bit of the look. Alright. I need like 2 more. Yeah. Let's do this one. Actually, I'll do 2 more. Just to make sure that it looks nice all the way to the end. And we'll do 1 more. Okay. Just have to figure out where I need to cut it. I've never tried it, but I think if you cut ribbon with like a hot knife, it might do this with, like, already, you know, because it's already warm, and I mean those things are really hot, so it would melt it right as you cut it. I've thought about that sometimes, but I have never tried it, so I don't know. We peel back this first little bit, which I should not have glued down, but it's fine. Alright, we'll go just a little more. Glue that down. And then what I think I'm going to do, because I can see that this is going to poke over the edge a little bit, I'm going to be very careful. And I'm going to go and I'm going to trim that corner off. Right? So the corner's been trimmed. And then I'm carefully, because I want to like melt the rest of the ribbon. Oh my. Melt that. And that way it'll be tucked behind that one, and we won't see it. Okay, this popped up, so I gotta glue this down. And then we'll go and we'll glue down this edge. And voila, it is now 2-sided. But we gotta do this bad boy next. Let me roll up my ribbon. Mise en place. Clean up as you go. Dramatic music. I know I have more pins elsewhere, but I don't know where they went, so. Oh, this one didn't have a pin in it. That's okay. Never mind, this one was brand new, so it still had the little sticky thing. The pin goes to the white one. Alright. Without further ado, we now do the white part. Get some glue on that. Oh, don't stick to my nail, no. You're supposed to stick to yourself. Fold it over, stick it. And then unravel this a bit. Gotta straighten it out. Alright. And then I gotta think about this, because I want this to go the opposite way. So I should be able to just do it like that. Yes. That first pleat that I do is always like so good. I don't know why. I swear it's good every time. Every time. Man. You'd think the first pleat would be worse. Alright, second one. This is also like a relatively calming craft, because all you do is you sit here and you just like pleat and glue and pleat and glue. A little tedious, but like not in a bad way. In a way that you're kind of like, alright, I'll wind down for my day. Also, we're in the afternoon, so there hasn't really been much of a day. Oh well. Overall, these are actually turning out very cute, and I'm very happy. Oh my god. I've been meaning to work on this Eat-A-Bag for literally months, and I just haven't. Partially because I didn't have a lot, though that's never stopped me before. And I just didn't work on it. I also didn't really have motivation and stuff, but you know, I didn't work on it for a long time. And I just stared at it, and I just kept accumulating more and more things, and I was like, I have too many things for this Eat-A-Bag now. Oh my god, I almost just knocked off my water bottle. That scared me. My heart literally lurched. I think I might, you know. I'm all ready for my business. Gonna do custom Eat-A-Bag things where you can potentially get a bow or a rosette or something for your bag. But I might just, like, sometimes go make some and sell them because I can. Because why not? They're fun. And if I just get a really good idea but I don't have a bag for it, I might as well make it. Because I was going to do that kind of with bags too. Like if I have a good idea for a bag, I might make it so I have an example of it and then just sell it, kind of like an auction. So, I've noted that the smaller stuff cooperates a lot nicer with turning, like curving, which doesn't really surprise me, but it's just an observation, you know. It's probably because there's less there to move around, so. I think next stream on Tuesday, I'll go back to playing some games, so you'll see Buggy again. But then later that week I might craft some more, because like I was saying earlier, I hope to work on a cosplay in the next couple of days, and that way I could keep working on that on stream. Or I guess I didn't finish my Frieren staff, so I could always do that. Could just be a miscellaneous day. Oh, I put the glue down before I even folded. That was bold of me. Alright. I'm actually still relatively new to JustABugs. I've known about them for a long time. I've also been in the like anime and cosplay community and stuff for a long time, so that just, you know, naturally comes with it, right? But I didn't actually start getting into JustABugs until like a couple years back. I just didn't know, and so I just didn't get into it. I'm kind of like that with a lot of things. I'll recognize them and think they're cool, but I don't really have anyone to tell me about them or introduce me to them, so I don't pursue it until I have someone there who's like, oh, you should try it. And I go, okay, you've given permission, I guess, or you're there to help assist me on the journey, or whatever it is, right? So, you know, I'm actually somewhat of a baby still, but you could say I had a good mentor. Holy fudge, that was hot. You know, I met a friend who's been doing JustABugs for like a long time, and so she was able to hook me up and, you know, tell me about some of the stuff that I didn't know prior. Alright, had to unplug my glue gun because that was hot. Yeah, like a lot of people, we went to a con in March, and we went to an JustABug like meetup where people were kind of like showing off their JustABugs and everything, and we didn't realize that there were going to be so many like newbies there, which there's nothing wrong with being new. We're all new, right? Even I'm still relatively new. But it was like there were so many people there who like literally had just bought their JustABugs and had just put in like the 2 pins they bought, and we were like, oh wow. You know, oh, there's, you know, they're newbies. They don't know all the resources. So we kind of felt a little foolish going up when, you know, me with a bag that I'd literally made because I couldn't find one that I wanted, with lights in it, and hers double-sided with lights. And there's 2 pins in it that she had commissioned from someone. So we were like, oh, this is kind of embarrassing. But we kind of realized, we're like, oh, a lot of people don't know about like resources out there. Like a lot of people don't know you can order JustABugs from Taobao, which is like kind of the Chinese Amazon equivalent, so stuff's super cheap there. My bag that I'm using for Frieren, actually, I got from a company on Taobao, and it was cheap to buy it, you know, because a lot of these people were using Amazon, which there's nothing wrong with using Amazon. I have a bag from Amazon, and it's decent, but it is, you know, you're limited. Then there's tons of options on Taobao. And a lot of people didn't know, too, that, you know, they don't know about AmiAmi, where you can get, for relatively cheap, well, sometimes, especially right now, because the yen is dirt cheap, but you can get a bunch of, like, merchant stuff. I will say, in the past, official merch hasn't always been the best looking, but recently, a lot of official merch has looked really cute. As you can see by the fact that I have mostly Frieren official merch in my JustABug, they keep making really cute ones that I keep purchasing. So rip to my wallet. But that's a great resource for getting new, like pins, charms, badges, everything. And if you are looking for something that like is not new and it's old, or there's not much merch of it, I don't think people know that they can look on like Mercari and Yahoo Japan and everything by using a proxy service like Bai. So we were just, yeah, people were like, oh, I guess people really don't know this. Because even me, who's still relatively new, had someone who told me all about it, so I knew about some of it to a degree. I'd at least heard of it. So we kind of had this moment of like, oh, I guess we are really knowledgeable on this, huh? Alright. This one looks really cute. Okay, I still got a little ways. I was like, I don't even know how much I have left. But I think I'm just gonna keep doing it like this, because this actually works really nicely. I mastered it on this one. Come on, blue. Oh, it's hard to see because it's clear. Who would have guessed? Yeah, I'll have to figure out what I'll do for my next craft stream. This is fun. But I kind of need other stuff before I do a different one. I said maybe I'll do a cosplay? Or I'll whip out some other random craft that I want to do that I haven't done yet. I can always ask for opinions too. See what people want to see. And it very much depends on how I'm feeling that day too. Because sometimes I'm just like not in the mood. And it's not going to turn out well if I'm not in the mood. So then I don't do it. Which was actually why I postponed the stream. Because I was so exhausted after work on Thursday. For whatever reason. Like, I know why, but it was more exhausted than I normally am. And I was just like, I don't know, and I felt bad, and I was like, no, it's alright. Mental health is important. As well as physical health, because I was exhausted physically more than mentally, I think. Alright, we're gonna put this on because we're getting close. So, this time I was smart, and I did not glue down my starting end. Let's move that. Alright, and we'll put some more glue down. And I'm just lining this up with the bottom edge of the blue, because that way it lines up nicely. And it still gives plenty of space for you to see it when they're like this. Okay, let's see. I need about 2 more, I think. We'll go with 2 more. Okay, let's glue that one down and then we'll do the next one. I was gonna try to do them both, but that was not a good idea. Alright, let's do last one. We're gonna cut that right about there. Oh geez, come on. I'm gonna burn this one right away, because then it's all nice and neat. And then we're gonna burn this one. And then I'm going to pull back that. I'm actually going to use one of my little pins and tuck it back. Oh. Tuck it back. There we go. And I'll glue my last one down. And I'll glue down that end too. So then we can unfold that. Beautiful. And then we'll glue it down. It's a little uneven, but that's fine. Here we go. Nice and cute. And then we already have all the rest of the stuff prepared, so it's going to be easy from here on out. Smooth sailing. Again, I'm going to just roll this up. look at that. We've already mostly cleaned up. Which I'm actually gonna roll the flowers back up too. Gotta clean up as I go. Especially because I don't want to have to clean it all up at the very end. And then forget about it or something. Because I would. I do that all the time. Alright. That is back in there. So now we'll start with these. Okay, put the glob in there. That there. Another little glob. And, yep, there we go. Perfect. It's cooling down, but I think we might just be able to make it, so I don't have to plug it back in. And then we'll put this one. Oh, I should have. Shoot. Don't mind me accidentally messing up. Alright. Last two. Whoa, we're so close. So close. Alright, we got those in there. So now we'll take our fleece. Maybe. Come on, I'm almost there. Still hang in there a little longer, please. I won't have to plug you back in if I don't have to. Alright. There we go. We'll gather up some of these little tendrils. Alright, and now I gotta take into account what I want to do here, because this one I think I want Frieren's up in that corner, which means it goes like that, so Himmel needs to go here, and I want his in the bottom corner? Yes, alright. Then we leave that out flat, and we do that. Make sure. There we go. And look at that. We got a double rosette done. It's beautiful. So now I'm gonna put them on. The fun part. Maybe, maybe not. These are safety pin backs, so they're something. Yeah, so part of the reason we put this fleece down was to cover up and kind of secure everything, but also because then you just pick through that. If the glue doesn't freaking stop you, jeez. That actually turned out good. So let's do that. And we'll put Himmel in. Himmel, I don't know. Whatever you really want to call him works. Okay, and then we're gonna go. Come on. In you go. Through you go. Come on. Come on. There we go. We'll pin him in. And ta-da! I don't know if these are... Oh, they kind of are. Good enough. Alright, now the oh, come on. Come on, sir. Go. The moment of truth. also got this, like, grow grain in the way, and I wish it wasn't. Alright, let's try to peel it back a little bit. Let's just... Oh. Alright, we're gonna move this since I'm done with the glue and it keeps getting on that. Alright. Clean the glue off. Because that will not look nice. Alright. Now we can do... Alright. We're just gonna kind of tuck it in as we go. Close it down. Tuck them in. And we'll shift that up. And we'll also reach in and get some of this popped up. Same thing here. We're going to make sure he looks nice. So just kind of pulling up the ribbon a little bit. Doing kind of what we can when it's shoved in here anyways. There we go. And ta-da! Oh, I'm too far. Oh, there's some glue on it. Darn it. Pick it off. But they look pretty cute. Don't mind me getting glue off. I'm just pulling this away as I go so I don't clip it. She got shifted a little. There we go. And they're done. So then, the final step, or the final test, whatever you wanna call it, is I've got my JustABug here. Right there, that lighting's a little more. And this is it. It's just a little purse. The brand is Fuyuneko. Again, I got it off Taobao. I also bought a different bag from them, and they've both been wonderful, so would recommend. But yeah, it's just a little purse. It comes with an insert. But I'm keeping this separate from my other ones just in case I do want to do something with a brown one, then I've got it. And on the back is where we've got the JustABug part. It also comes with a strap. So you can do it like a crossbody purse. It doesn't need to be a handbag purse. But inside this little zipper pouch is where we put the insert. So let's tuck it in there, and then we'll make sure it lays nicely. You know, as nicely as you can, really. And it does cut off a little bit of the top, but I think that'll be fine. At least for now. It cuts off a lot of the top, actually. Which is fine, because those are the things that I can just fix. So actually, let's do that real quick. better. I'm streaming. Just leave. I'm almost done. Yeah. I'll move her down a little bit. Let's move Stark down a little bit. Be careful I don't rip the fabric in this process. Alright. We'll move Stark's pin down. And then we just gotta move down these pins. Which I'll just pin those, and then I'll go to the backs and redo those. Alright, come on. There we go. Alright, and we flip. I was like, oh, I'll have a small one. A small one's nice and cute. I don't know how much merch I'll have of it anyways. No, I'm sorry, not really working out that well, but hey, guess that's fine. Alright. So now we can put it back in. Alright, bud. In you go. Come on. There we go. Push you down as far as we can go. Alright. Then we reach in. I said we straighten everything out. Oh, it's not all the way down. I gotta hold this vertically, sorry. Trying not to do that, but that's kind of the only way I can get them to very nice. Alright. It's in there, about as good as it'll get, I think. So I'll zip her up. I'm going to tuck the strap in because I don't really need that right now. We'll close it up. Oh my gosh. Strap, please. Please cooperate. And then we'll take our little thing and we're going to hang it on one of the sides rather than the top because I think it'll just look better on the side here. Alright. And there we are. The Frieren JustABug. Move this glue out of the way so you can see her in all her glory. Let me try quality. There we go. And there's the Himmel side and the Frieren side. And she is all done. And that'll be it for stream. So, thank you for joining. Hope you enjoyed. Oh my god, I can't get out of my stool. Oh. Let me pop my socials in here. Oh my gosh, there we go. And if you enjoy spending time in the secret forest and want to spend time outside of when I've opened it for streams, then here is the Discord that you can join. But otherwise, you can find, we'll see each other. Oh, and we can check the total fumble tally too, I guess. Gotta do that. Oh, I need to put a three times. All right, not bad, not bad. That's about my average. But without further ado, you can come back to the Secret Forest every Tuesday, Thursday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. It'll be either me or Buggy who you will see. And actually on Tuesday, it will be Buggy. But with that, I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Please travel safely on your way back. Menacing music as I finish. Oh my god. And that's it. Bye! Let me get the menacing music off of it. There we go. Okay, bye.